Hello elevator fans, I am Mr. Eric Andrew, here to have a little chat about elevators that a little birdie reported to me and for me to tell you. So, this little birdie told me that he was going into some elevators, then, the elevator started beeping a constant alarm and the door started to close slower than usual, but then returned to operating normal after that. This birdie told me it happened to him so many times, that he consulted me. And oh boy, I have some great news for you. The self-activating feature that does this is called nudging, or nudge mode, whatever you want to call it, and I really need to have a talk with the elevator mechanics and the fire code policy about this because this feature is so stupid, retarded, and messed up. So basically, this feature self-activates whenever the elevator door is held for longer than the door timer allows. Then, the sensor of the door will shut off and the door will close at a slower speed, even when there is something in the doorway. That is bad news for the disabled people already. And on top of that, the elevator will also sound an alarm to really drive passengers insane. No really, that is the only reason why it does this. The alarm will not sound for anything else in nudge mode. It is purely to make this feature the most annoying it can possibly be. To put that into perspective, on new elevator brands like the Syncrop and Kone, when they nudge, oh boy do their doors close very slowly. And I mean, very slowly. And on top of that, their alarms are constant. Yeah, it doesn't go beep, beep, no. It goes beep, and to top it all off, the alarm sounds wild.
That's right, well, the doors are slowly closing. So, the alarm doesn't stop when the doors start to close. It stops after the doors are fully closed and locked. And that means, if you just so happen to put a new Takano Crib elevator into nudge mode, you will just have to wait for what feels like 5 years, listening to that constant alarm, while the doors very slowly close, before it finally ends. And I guarantee, your ears will be ringing after that experience.
Now the birdie also asked me, why the elevator does this. So I looked up on Google, why do elevators have nudge mode? And I found some answers that I think are just stupid. This answer right here says it does this just to move things along, in quotations. If that is the case, why not close normally? It is much faster than going into nudge mode and freaking everyone out, and making passengers' ears ring. This other answer says at the end here that this feature is code required by fire code. And to that, I have a message to all elevator mechanics and the fire code policy.
Nudge mode right now. This feature is so retarded because the doors don't care if an object is in the way, making it difficult for disabled people in wheelchairs. And the constant alarm is very annoying because what if the doors close so slowly? You'd have to listen to that alarm for what feels like 5 years.
Although I can make one exception. Allow the elevator to nudge if it is being put in a fire recall, because it needs to be brought back down to the lobby ASAP in fire recall. Meanwhile, while the answer from the fire code policy in elevator mechanics is stirring, I will be taking some measures to make sure that this birdie will never have to go through another nudge mode experience again. And this may sound silly, but
elevators, if you dare nudge at me while I am in your body, you will be stunned entirely. I am not kidding. I seriously have my own elevator key set that I will use on you.
And what might those keys be? Well, I have Dover H2395, Otis UTA, TKEL203, Schindler H301, Otis BGM30, Maddex 4001, EPCO 1, Monitor J200, and Innovation EX513. Sounds like a lot.
So I can pretty much shred every elevator with my keys if they dare try to nudge at me. And if they do, they will be stunned. Then they will have to verbally say a sincere apology if they want to be unstunned, which can never happen. So, they will be stunned forever.
And what might that stun switch be? Well, it is this. Now I know what you're thinking. You are thinking, no. You cannot do this. And to that I say, oh yes, I can. So, When an elevator nudges at me, it will be put on independent service to be stunned by me, and I will order all passengers in the elevator to get off and take the next elevator. Then, the elevator will have to verbally apologize sincerely, which can never happen. So when an elevator nudges at me, it will be stunned forever, or at least until the fire code policy and all elevator mechanics agree to get rid of nudge mode or use it in fire service recall only. And that is it for today's message video. This is Mr. Eric Andrew, signing off.